Hi! People usually thought the larger the resolution, the better the image quality. However, strictly speaking, resolution is not an accurate indicator of image quality. The exact indicator is PPI. So these days, PPI is often reported separately from the resolution. By the way, do you know that the famous Pythagorean theorem is applied to the calculation of PPI? Let's mass travel. Resolution is expressed as the product of two numbers, the number of pixels horizontally and the number of pixels vertically. The multiplied value ultimately refers to the total number of pixels contained on the screen. 4K resolution has pixels as many as about 8 million. K means 1000. Resolution does not indicate the size of the screen. Even if the resolution is the same as 4K, the size of each pixel varies depending on whether it is a smartphone or a large television. Picture quality is also related to the size of the screen. Resolution alone cannot accurately indicate whether image quality is good or bad. That's why PPI came into existence. PPI is short for pixels per inch. It is the density of pixels. PPI is just to see how many pixels are in 1 inch. The image on the left contains 10 pixels per inch. It is 10 ppi. The image on the right has 20 pixels per inch. It is 20 ppi. The larger the ppi, the better the picture quality, because each pixel gets smaller. So how do we get a ppi? Number 1. Find the number of pixels included in the screen size. Number 2. Just divide the number of pixels by the screen size. That's PPI, which is the number of pixels per inch. However, here is what you need to know. When the screen is 12.9 inches, what does 12.9 inches mean? It is not the length horizontally or vertically. This is the diagonal length of the screen. A 12.9-inch screen is a screen that measures 12.9 inches diagonally. Therefore, to get a PPI, we need to know the number of pixels included in the diagonal length. But the resolution doesn't tell us how many pixels there are on the diagonal of the screen. What will appear at this time? That's right, it's time for the Pythagorean theorem to appear. This is a formula for determining the length of the hypotenuse in a right triangle. We can find the length of the hypotenuse using the length of the base and height. In this formula, substitute the number of pixels horizontally for A and the number of pixels vertically for B. Then see the number of pixels on the diagonal is calculated. In the end, the formula for calculating PPI for a screen with a certain resolution is this. Let's directly get a PPI of the 12.9-inch iPad screen. Calculate by substituting 2732 for base A and 2048 for height B in the Pythagorean theorem. See, the number of pixels on the diagonal is 3414. Divide that value by 12.9, which is the screen size. It came out to be 264.68. This value is the PPI of the 12.9-inch iPad. There are approximately 264 pixels per inch. Do you want to know the size of the diagonal component using only the horizontal and vertical components? There is no need to measure it. Try using the Pythagorean theorem. Thank you. Be back.